Good afternoon, teacher,
Good
classmates.
afternoon. Good afternoon,
Good
Beth.
afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Gabriela.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Leslie. Good afternoon, Amanda. Ina, Natalia,
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, teacher.
Sylvia, and Tommy that are entering. Well, I saw Rodrigo entering. It
Good
said
afternoon.
Rodrigo was the first one here, Rodrigo, and I said Rodrigo, first time early. But it disappeared. Okay, so there was a homework they had sent today. That homework was that you needed to write your own diary. Yes, this is something that you're going to be doing every day. So it's not only today; it's for the rest of the level. You have to keep your diary. So you have to keep writing every single day what you did on that day and what you are going to do. Yes. So let's see if Tommy did it. Tommy, can you read your homework, please?
Um, yes, I can. Tengo que leer todo, o
Part of the story or part of the things that you wrote or you did.
ok, wait, está pasando un camión, un momento. Ok, a ver.
What are they selling? Fruit, vegetables. What?
Tengo escrito en mi computadora, entonces leeré. Ah,
Yes, you have to read it.
Empecé.
You have to read
Ok,
it.
ok.
Mhm.
Ok. Uh, Dear me on paper, today I got up early. I think it's 6:30 a.m. I
Hold
have
on. Hold on. I get up or I got up.
got up.
¿Me levanto o me levanté?
Me levanté.
Entonces tendría que ser el
Got.
pasado, ¿verdad? I
Ajá.
I got up. I
Yeah.
got
Today
up. Got up.
I got. Sí, así, bueno, así lo tengo escrito, entonces. Creo que tal vez lo pronuncié mal. Entonces, today I got up early.
Mhm.
I think it's 6:30 a.m.
Mhm.
I take a coffee. It's
I
Monday. Um, I take
I take what?
a coffee.
Ajá, yo agarro café.
Sí, porque lo agarré para prepararlo, pero creo que no puse eso, solo puse que lo tomé.
Usted quería decir que tomó café, no que lo
Ajá,
sujetó. Take es
ajá, entonces creo que sería.
sujetar.
Pues,
Y tendría que ser el pasado,
¿verdad?
no el presente, porque no me está describiendo lo que tiene como rutina, sino que lo que hizo.
Es que en sí, cuando lo escribí, lo estaba escribiendo en la mañana, entonces, el primer día es como en el momento, lo que había hecho. Después me fui, después volví a escribir y los otros días los estoy escribiendo hasta en la noche. Entonces, técnicamente lo tengo escrito como que lo estaba haciendo justo en el momento.
Pero I take tampoco es en el momento.
No, yo sé que no, pues le digo que yo estaba pensando en lo tomé y después lo iba a preparar, porque quería especificar, pero al final lo dejé así.
Mhm. Okay, try to describe it, but using the past because that was a homework.
Ah, sí. Ok, voy a empezar de nuevo. Today, okay, sorry. Dear me on paper, today I got up early. I think it's 6:30 a.m. I uh, drink a coffee.
Past,
It's
not present.
Que no,
Y es que todo lo tiene que decir en el pasado, si no me está diciendo el presente. Yo no quiero saber su rutina, yo quiero saber lo que hizo. Entonces usted tiene que decir, yo tomé café, yo fui al supermercado, yo vi televisión, lo que hizo en el pasado. Si eso pasó un segundo atrás, eso es pasado, eso no es presente. El presente
entonces,
es,
pues,
el presente es rutina, lo que hace todos los días. Todos los días me baño. Todos los días voy al trabajo. Algunas veces visito a mi familia. Entonces, eso es rutina. Y si usted me
entonces,
está
drink,
diciendo
que lo tomé, ¿verdad?
si usted me está diciendo lo que hizo ese día, tiene que utilizar el pasado, lo que hizo, no lo que hace todos los días, lo que hizo ese día. So, I need you correct it. Correct it and then you give me the information. Let's see another
Ok,
word.
entonces, drunk. Bueno,
I drank. I drank. So,
ya.
correct the rest and verify that everything is in the past. Next
Ok, bueno,
person, Emerson. Read your diary.
Good afternoon, teacher
Good
and
afternoon,
classmate.
Emerson.
Okay, this day I went to sleep at 2 a.m. Then I woke up, woke up. How do you say, teacher? Wake up,
Woke up because you're talking about the past.
woke up. Okay, okay. I woke up at 8:30 a.m. I relaxed.
Relaxed.
Okay, relaxed. Check my emails, WhatsApp, and other networks, and taught my but excuse me.
What do you say,
Taught,
Emerson?
okay. At 9 30 p.m. took my
A.M.
bath. A.m.
A.M. No
Took my
I.
bath. A.m.
Mhm.
Took my bath.
Took my bath.
Yes, my shower.
Oh, you took a shower. Okay, I took a shower.
Yes, yes. Okay. At 9:45 a.m.
Mhm.
I started to watch the video of the yesterday's class to keep up with my English class.
Good.
At at 12:30 p.m. I had my lunch at 1:30 p.m. I connect again to my English class.
Connected.
Yes.
I connected en el pasado. No en el presente.
Okay. I connected again to my English class
Mhm.
today. Tomorrow
Mhm.
I will get up at 7 a.m. I will take my shower at
Try to use going to. Try to use going to. I'm going to.
okay.
It's like a plan that you have.
Tomorrow, okay. Tomorrow going to
I'm
get
going
up
to.
at okay. Tomorrow I'm going to get no. I'm going to at 7 p.m.
I'm going to what?
What up? What up? Get up.
Wow, get up.
Get up.
What
Excuse
up
me.
is what's up. Get up.
Yes. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to get up at 7 a.m. I'm going. I'm. I'm going to take my shower at 7 a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Is correct?
Yeah.
7 a quarter a.m.
AM, not
Um,
AM.
AM. Excuse me, teacher. And I'm going to have my breakfast at
Breakfast.
uh, breakfast breakfast
Breakfast.
breakfast. Okay, at 7:30 a.m.
Mhm.
At 8 a.m. I going to uh, drive my car um, for starting my work, and I'm going to work until uh, at noon.
Until noon.
Okay, and I am going to have my lunch at 12 of quarter, and while um, and I'm going to no I have my lunch at 12 of quarter, but uh, I I how do you say repasaré, teacher?
Review.
Okay, and I review
No,
the
you need to use
video.
the future.
Okay, I'm going to review
Mhm.
the video on YouTube
Mhm.
of last class.
Perfect. Perfect, Emerson. Good job.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Good job. Good job. Now, Tommy.
Mm, give me a second. Second. Give me a second. Okay. I changed it. Dear me on paper, I got up early. I think it's 6:30 a.m. I drank coffee. Um, uh, was Monday. I love having a coffee while listening to music. Was Monday. The day started with punk music, and I had to go for a run. It's 7:30 a.m. Well, I come back at 8:30. Wow, 3 kilometers in 15 minutes, and just manage it. ¿Cómo pronuncio
Managed.
manage?
Yes.
Okay, I just manage. I think I worked a little on my English book. It was a bit boring to do that at noon, cook lunch. It was 12:30 at noon. Uh, it's late. Was late. It was time for the class of the day. I end the class. I sleep for half an hour.
Slept.
I had to,
I
uh,
slept
I,
in the past.
yeah, I had to wash the dirty dishes uh, uh, around of 4:30 p.m. I had to do exercise with dumbbells. Um, I made 6 sets of 12 repetitions, and I really tired. Well, 6 p.m. I go to shower again. Then to uh, I was make dinner.
I made
Really,
dinner.
wait,
I made
I made.
dinner.
I'm sorry. I made dinner for me, for my family, and that's it. And it's almost over. It's 9 p.m. I'm watch. I'm saw something on television. I'll go to sleep, and that's my Monday.
Okay, good. And next day, what are you going to do? You also need to add at the end of the information that you did
Yeah.
yesterday, then you say what you are going to do next day. Tomorrow, I'm
Uh,
going to do this, this, and this. Like if you have a plan for next day.
yeah. Now tomorrow, um, I had all just like on Monday. So I have some different um, Thursday and uh, Thursday is different. Well, Tuesday, get up and got up early, 6 a.m.
No, you
and I
tell me when you write the diary and you finish describing what you did yesterday, at the end of that page, you need to write, "I have plans for tomorrow." Yes,
es que
I'm going to
nunca tengo
I'm
plan.
going to get up at 6 a.m. and also I'm going to have breakfast and like that. So to talk about the future.
Oh, okay. That Monday finished, and yesterday I had a plan. My plan start
No,
with when
just tell me your plan for today. Your plan for today after class, for example.
for today. After the class, um, I will
Your
I will
plan,
make
your plan, no prediction. Your plan.
uh,
Will is for
I have
predictions. Your plan is be going to.
oh yes. I'm going after the class. I'm going to make exercise. Well, you know what? These days I make exercise for my legs with some stuff heavy, o no sé cómo decir pesos.
Well,
Así, and okay. And when finish that exercise,
when I
I have a plan. When I sorry, when I finish exercise, my next plan is cook cook
I'm going to.
spaghetti. I'm going to cook spaghetti with chicken and a little a little spices. ¿Cómo se dice picante?
Spicy.
Spicy. Okay, spice with the spices, and maybe I can talk with a friend of mine, um, on my cell phone. Um, today today is Thursday, so all Thursday my plan is watch one episode of Pokemon Journeys in Netflix on Netflix. I'm sorry. Yeah, I like watch Pokemon.
I like
So
watch. Watch.
if I like sing.
I like to watch. No, I like watch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to watch. I like to watch Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So after made this, um, my plan is so easy. Uh, go sleep and that's it.
Okay, I'm going to sleep. Good. Thank you,
I'm going to
Tom.
sleep. Sorry.
Good job. So right now you're going to work in pairs. Only Natalia, I guess you're using two devices.
No, I'm just using my computer.
Is it me or I see Natalia Cordova twice? Or you see it too?
Me
Natalia,
too, teacher.
Me
Natalia,
too,
I see
teacher.
too.
Natalia Cordova in black? Oh, there it is. Now just one. Good.
Okay, because I'm using my computer right now.
Okay, good. So you're going to work in pairs and you need to tell your classmate your diary. Gabriela, teacher, can I go before the class because I'm going... Okay, okay, Gabriela. So you're going to work in pairs. Who left? The person who left, that means that didn't have the homework. No, someone left. Who was? Caesar. No, he's there. Well, we are going to discover it later. So you're going to read, only read what you wrote to your classmate. In that diary, you needed to write, always Caesar, yes? You needed to write what you did yesterday and what you're going to do today, yes? No problem, Gabriela. So you're going to enter and tell your classmate or read to your classmate all that you wrote on your notebook. So you're going to enter right now. Enter, guys.
Hey Amanda, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. What about you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. Tell,
Okay. Sorry.
no, tell me about your career.
Okay. And yesterday, dear diary, today I woke up at 6:30 a.m. I took my breakfast and I went at the mall for paying some bills, buy some things, and buy pizza for my first. I arrived at house at 11 o'clock. I took my lunch and then I took my English class. After class, my father gave me some money for buy new headphones and maybe tomorrow I am going to buy new headphones. And then I did my homework. I and I and then I finish my homework while listened to podcasts. I'm happy with my homework. At 9 p.m. I watched the last class and I'm going to watch today class. I went to the bed at 11:30 p.m. Tomorrow I'm going to start to make a new website because I would like to make a website about my favorite series. I would like to sleep more and I wake up and I'm going to wake up at 9 p.m. But it's impossible. Every day my mom say me, wake up, Amanda, it's late, but it's only 6 a.m. And also I'm going to help my sister with her homework because it's for tomorrow. only that.
Okay. It's interesting to diary. Your diary. Well, my
It's sad.
well,
I think that.
okay. I tell you about my diary. Uh,
Okay.
Yesterday I got up at 7 in the morning, and after I took a bath. Uh, then I did my homework at the high school, and then I had a breakfast at 9 in the morning. After breakfast, I studied for a presentation because I had a homework for the of for the for of my high school. In the afternoon, I was in the English class, and later I helped my sister because she has uh, a lot of works, and then I helped my sister to edit some things about her work. And the after I helping my sister, I fell asleep, and today or today, yes, no, or tomorrow.
Tomorrow because you wrote yesterday.
Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to buy a new cell phone because my cell phone is broken. Okay, no sé. And I'm going to in the morning, in the afternoon, I'm going to play uh, basketball with my friends because I like play basketball with them. And in the night, I'm going to eat pupusa with my friends in the night. And only that. This is
Only that.
yes, only that.
Okay, now Amanda, tell your opinion about Caesar's information about Caesar's day and Caesar's plans. And then Caesar, you give your opinion to Amanda about her day that passed yesterday and about her plans for next week.
Okay.
Okay. Mm, can you repeat? Can you repeat that?
Yes, you
Uh,
need to give Caesar your opinion about his information
oh,
about the things that he did yesterday. What do you think of those activities? Were they interesting? Do you want to know something
okay.
about one activity that he mentioned and it wasn't clear for you? Maybe you want to know more about it,
Mhm.
or maybe you want to ask him more about the plans that he mentioned.
Okay. Thank you. And your time for me, Cesar, was interesting, and because you say I'm going to help my sister with her homework, and it's interesting because and for me, I don't like to help my sister with her homework, but but I have to do this. And you say yes, you say today I'm going to eat pupusas with my friends. It's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Sorry. No, for my opinion, I don't like pupusas, but i- if you like, it's okay. I think. And
Why don't you like
You
pupusas, Amanda?
they are greasy for me.
Greasy.
And when I greasy, sorry, when I eat pupusas, then I have a I I
Acidity.
have a stomachache.
Stomachache
Sorry,
or acidity?
to the two things.
Both things.
Stomachache, yes, two things.
Both. Both things.
Oh, okay, both things.
Now,
But in the last year, I eat pupusas, and in this year, I don't eat.
last year you ate.
See, sorry, sorry, I ate.
And this year you are not eating.
No, I'm not eating.
Yes, you're not eating this year. Okay, good.
Okay.
So it's not that you don't like pupusas, because I think that you like pupusas, but you don't eat them because you get sick.
Yes, it's
It's
correct.
like me. I love pizza, but I don't eat pizza very often because I know that I get sick if I eat pizza. So I
Okay.
like it, but I know that it can be dangerous. Yes, because I guess I get acidity if I have something like greasy. So pupusas too, but
Yes.
I like pupusas. I eat more pupusas than pizza. Okay, now
I
Cesar,
eat more pizza than pupusas.
pizza is greasier than pupusas.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now Caesar, give your opinion.
my opinion, I don't know, but the this year for or yesterday, but you, it's interesting because you had a lot of activity for this day, and it's okay, but I don't know how do you say. Uh, I don't remember very well your activities, some activities, but uh, my my computer is uh, had a problems. I don't know for what, but I I didn't remember.
I didn't remember, no me acordaba. No me
I
acuerdo,
don't remember.
I don't remember.
For the tomorrow, I remember, but for the you going to buy a or
You're
your dad
going to, you are going to, you are, you're going to.
you are going to with your dad.
You're going to what?
Uh, you're going to you're going to buy a new head. Um, the 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 other things I don't remember, but you the
No
no
problem.
I don't remember.
Okay, so let's go back to main station. Okay, close your microphones, please. Your microphones, close your microphones, please. Thank you. Okay, so I entered to see Caesar and Amanda. Yes. And remember that it is important to hear what your classmates are saying, to pay attention to what they are saying. It's not only to hear, ah, yes, yes, yes. Okay, now my turn. this. No, you need to pay attention to what they are saying. And I wanted to verify if they were paying attention. I didn't say anything. But at the end, when they finished, okay, Amanda, tell Caesar what was interesting for you about what he did yesterday or about what he's going to do tomorrow. And she did it. Oh, Caesar, I remember that you said that you helped your sister yesterday to do the homework. I think that is interesting. And in my case, I don't like it. I hate helping my sister doing homework, but I do it and things like that. And about the plan that you said that you're going to eat pupusa, it's okay for you. In my case, I don't like to eat pupusas because I get sick. So that's what she said. And then I asked, okay, Caesar, now tell me what is interesting for you about what she said yesterday. My computer didn't work properly. I couldn't hear. And then, okay, what do you think of the activities that she's going to do tomorrow? Oh, I think that it's interesting that she's going to buy with her father, and it wasn't with her father, it was that she was going to buy something, a pair of headphones, because her father gave her money. So I'm paying attention all the time. So same thing you have to do. I know that if I ask you right now about your classmate, you're not going to give me that information because you're not paying attention. Caesar is a bad liar. Okay. So yeah, because Amanda was telling the information and he was like, so that means that he was listening to what she was saying. Okay. So next time, pay attention to what your classmate is saying, not only like this, yes, 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 just to finish the activity, but to try to understand someone. Or you can also ask your classmate about it. Yes, probably you didn't understand something. Oh, you said that you would go bowling. What is that? Bowling is when you go, for example, to Galaxy Bowling and you play with a ball and then you throw some points over there. So you describe it and probably your classmate can get new vocabulary. Yes. So next time, pay attention to them. I'm going to, well, you have to do it every day. So tomorrow, I'm going to enter and I'm going to see other people. And we will see if you are paying attention to your classmates for real. Yes? So now, I'm going to share the screen and I'm going to show you what we got for today. Today, as you know, in lesson C, we always have expressions. Yes, expressions. But this is just like a quick review because we have already studied these topics. Let me see. His body was there, but his soul was in another place. In another place. Thank you, Sylvia. You remind me something. So before starting, I need to correct some things. If you want to say otro, you say another. Another, otro. If you want to say otros, you say other. And that's the difference. Yes, another, otro, singular. Other, plural. So you will say, um, let's say that I'm eating, I don't know, mangoes. And then you can ask me, are you eating another mango? You don't have to say me. You don't have to say to me, "Are you eating other mango?" Mm-mm, because it is only one. So you say another mango. If I have two, so then you can tell me, "Are you eating other mangoes?" Because I have more than one. So that's a difference. But this is not 90. This is not 100% of the times. Probably 99% of the times you're going to use another for singular, another only for plural. Because sometimes you're going to use other for singular. But in some cases, let me try to get one. Mm, Spatially, especially when you say this, the other one, the other one, el otro, the other one. Yes, I had two cars last year. One was black and the other one, oops, yes, it is with R. I had two cars. One was black and the other one was white. The other one, but that is like an expression, the other one, yes, was white. So in that case, the other one is singular. If you want to say plural, the other ones in plural. So in singular, you cannot say the another one. The another one, mm-mm. So you say the other one in singular. The other one's plural. Another one is possible, but you don't say the. Do you have any questions? Yes, teacher, this, and this. Okay, another one. In that case, another one, not the another one. So this is one thing. Now the other one, the difference between say and tell. When you say, you don't have a person who receives the information. So for example, the president said that students are going back to school next month. The president said in the past, the students are going to school next month. En Spanish, ¿a quién le dijo eso el presidente? He said,
You
not to
said in general.
in general, not to a specific person.
The people.
To people in general, but to all people, not someone in specific. So if you imagine that you were talking with the president because the president is your friend. So if the president is your friend and the president gave you that information, so you can say the president told me, and there you say tell in the past told. The president told me specifically, one person received the information, me. So the president told me that students are going to classes next month. And that is different. Yes. So when you say tell in the past told, you always have a person told me, told my mother, told my sister, told someone. Someone receives the information. And when you say in the past said, no one receives the information. The information is in general. But if you want to use say and you want to express that a person received the information in specific, so then you use to. The president said to me that this, and this. Caleb said to me that he was bored. Maria Argueta said to Caleb that she had a party yesterday. Gabriela said to Hugo that she bought a new cell phone. Yes. So if you say, you need to say to indicate that a person received the information. You will never say me. Hugo say me or Hugo said me. That is not correct. Hugo said to me or easy. Hugo told me. Which is more common? Hugo told me. Hugo told me. If it is in general, said. The teacher said that we need to do a diary, that we need to keep a diary. The teacher said, but he said in general. If I gave you the information to you in a specific, only one, oh, the teacher told me, or the teacher said to me that this, and this. Yes? So just for you to understand that difference. Now, here we have what we got for today. Expressions. Expressions like, well, actually, and if you remember, we were saying last time how to use actually, because actually doesn't mean actualmente. That is not the translation. So it has some meanings, and we check them previous classes, so we are going to see it in some seconds. But here we have a conversation between Tom and Jessica. So Tom says, "Look at these old photos. My mom sent them to me." "Oh, is this you?" "Yeah, with my best friend. We were in kindergarten together." "Oh, you were cute. Do you remember much about kindergarten?" "Not really." "Well, I remember my first day of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but I remember on the way home, I missed my bus stop. Oh no. Yeah, and I kept riding around until I was the last kid on the bus." "So, how do you get home?" "Well, the bus driver had to call and find out my address and everything, and he took me home." "So that was when you were 5?" "Yeah, no, wait, I was only 4. I started school early." Now, questions about vocabulary in that conversation?
Kept riding around.
Who's asking?
Me, Ale.
Okay, Ali.
Keep around.
Is it me? But I hear like feedback.
Keep riding around.
Oh, keep riding. You keep riding around. It means that the person stayed on the bus, moving until he understood that it wasn't his bus.
What is the meaning of cute? You were
Cute.
cute.
Cute means beautiful, handsome,
Oh,
pretty,
okay,
cute. Lindo, lindo.
okay, teacher.
Mhm. Another one? No? Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, Gabriel?
one question. And Tom say, yeah, and I keep reading around. It's a question.
No, it's not a question.
Why? No, no, no. It's my question.
Ah, it's my
Uh,
question. My question is,
my question is, I kept kept reading
writing.
and writing. Why use writing?
Because after the verb keep, you need gerunds. The verb
Okay.
enjoy, you use gerunds. After the verb avoid, you use gerunds. After the verb dislike, you use gerunds. After the verb keep, you use gerunds. See, this is
Okay.
the list of verbs that we checked last time. When we use infinitive, when you use gerunds, so after keep, you use gerunds.
Okay, teacher. Thanks.
You're welcome. So in this case, I kept riding around. It's like, siguió ah, subido en el autobús, porque él no iba manejando, sino que él iba como de pasajero. Entonces, I kept riding, siguió en el autobús, until I was the last kid on the bus. So when he realized he was the last kid on the bus.
Teacher, what is the meaning in the phrase on the way home?
On the way home, camino a casa.
Okay, thank you.
Another one?
Teacher, what is the meaning of how to call and find out my address?
Find out my address. So the bus driver had to call, tenía que llamar and find out, investigar my address, mi dirección, and everything. Name, address, age, and more information. Because
Thank you.
the kid had to be in a bus stop. Like, let's say that the bus stop is in front of Metrocentro, and the kid was talking, probably playing, and they continue. And when he realized they were not in the place that he had to get off the bus, he was in another neighborhood because he missed the bus stop. Yes. Another one? No? Okay, now let's listen to you. Ale Castro, you're gonna be Tom, and Xiomara, you're gonna be Jessica. So let's listen to them.
Look at these old photos my mom sent to me.
Oh, is it you?
Yeah, with my best friend. We were in kindergarten together.
Oh, you were cute. Do you remember much about kindergarten?
Not really. Well, I remember my first day of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but I remember on the way home, I missed my bus stop.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I kept riding around until I was the last kid on the bus.
So how did you get home?
Well, the bus driver, had to call and find out my address and everything, and he took me home.
So that was when you were 5?
Yeah, no, wait, I was only 4. I started school early.
Good, thank you. So just pronunciation, it is cute. You were cute. So cute. Cute. Good. Let's see. Another person would be Alejandra Barrera is gonna be Jessica, and Eric is gonna be Tom. So let's listen to them.
Look at these old photos. My mom sent them to me.
Oh, is this you?
Yeah, with my best friend. We were in kindergarten together.
Oh, you were cute. Do you remember much about kindergarten?
Not really. Well, I remember my first day of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but I remember on the way home. I missed my bus stop.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I kept riding around until I was the last kid on the bus.
So, how did you get home?
Well, the teacher, I mean, the bus driver had to call and find out my address and everything, and he took me home.
So, that was when you were 5.
Yeah, uh, no, wait, I was only 4. I started school early.
Good job, thank you. Just a pronunciation. When you say around, it is around. Keep writing around. Good. And as you can see, you heard expressions. Some expressions like well, expressions like actually, expressions like no, wait, or expressions like so, expressions like oh no, expressions like yeah, expressions like not really, expressions like oh, and like that. So if you remember, we studied all those expressions before. Yes, we said that yeah, it's another way to say yes. We said that oh no is when you are surprised about something. that when you say something like not really is another way to say no, but this is more polite. Yes, not too direct. Are you sad? No, it's kind of rude. But if you say, are you sad? Not really, not really. So it's a soft way to say no. Then when you say, well, it can express that you are thinking something. Well, I remember. Yes. So when you say, well, it's because you are trying to remember something. And the expression no, no, wait. It means that probably you need to change some information or you want to correct something that you mentioned before. Yes. It's similar to I mean, and like that. And remember the expression actually, when we say actually, it can have different meanings. Do you remember how many meanings it has? Who
De
remembers
hecho,
it? Priscilla?
De hecho o en realidad.
de hecho,
De hecho, or
En realidad.
en realidad. Okay, so those are the two meanings. Now, you're going to say actually when you want to add relevant, extremely important information. For example, uh, I love pupusas. What about you? Yeah, me too. Actually, today at night, my mom is going to make some pupusas. So that information is like relevant to what you are saying, to what you want to add. Yes, it's not that you're going to use actually for whatever thing that you want to say. No, it needs to be something relevant. Yes, and in the second one, with the second meaning, when you say en realidad, it is when you want to express that what the person is saying is not correct and you want to correct it. For example, Amanda tells Maria Argueta, oh, Maria Argueta, I know that you have one kid. And then Maria Argueta says, well, actually, I have two kids, not one. Yes? So it's like, en realidad tengo uno, sino que dos. Yes? So in that case, when you want to correct something, so then you mention it. Or like Hugo, Hugo, I know that you went to Spain last year. And then we said, well, actually, I didn't go to Spain. I went to Brazil. So you are just correcting what the person is saying. So in those two situations, you will use them. And here we have to match the sentences that we have on the left with the corrections. You will choose the best expression that are used to make the corrections. So let's start with the first one. This is gonna be for Natalia, number one.
I am reading. Give me a second.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember some things.
Perfect. Can you read the two things?
I remember everything from my childhood. Well, I don't remember some things.
Good. So this is like when you say, I remember everything from my childhood. Well, I don't remember some things. Good. Number two, Xiomara.
I started swimming lesson when I was 3. No, wait, I was 5 maybe.
Good. When I was three. So I started swimming lessons when I was 3. No, wait, I was 5 maybe. Could be. Number three, Let's see, Harold.
I hated doing homework. Letter B. Well, some of it was okay. I liked reading.
Okay, good. I hated doing homework. Well, some of it was okay. I liked reading, especially. Good. Next one, Hugo.
We live near we live near all of my cousin. Let me see. Well, actually, a few of them live 1 or 2 hours away.
Good.
Can
So,
you hear me?
yes,
Okay.
we live near all of my cousins. And then you said, well, actually, a few of them lived 1 or 2 hours away. Yes. So they live near. Probably not so near because 1 hour, 2 hours, depending on the department or the city where you live. Yes. Petronila, number 5.
I took guitar lessons until I was 11. Actually, no, I was 12 when I quit.
Good, good. So I took guitar lessons until I was 11. Actually, no, I was 12 when I quit. Good. Number 6 and the last one.
Teacher,
Yes.
what is the meaning of quit?
Quit means renunciar
In that
o
case?
dejar de hacer algo.
Okay.
So in
Thank
that
you.
case, mm, to stop going to your lessons, guitar lessons. Karna, 6.
I still see some of my kindergarten friends.
Friend.
Uh, friends.
Mhm.
Well, once or twice a year, maybe.
I still see some of my kindergarten friends. Well, once or twice a year, maybe. Yes, that you see them. Good. So now let's see the expression that I mentioned some minutes ago when you say I mean. And this is one of the strategies that you can use when you are having a conversation. So I mean can have different meanings, and you can use I mean to correct yourself when you say something wrong, when you say a wrong word, or when you say a wrong name. This is just one use of the expression I mean. This is only one use because here is to correct yourself. Another meaning of I mean could be like o sea, yes, or another definition could be like giving example. For example, I mean going to the beach, doing this, for example. Yes? So here we have the person that is saying, well, the teacher, I mean, the bus driver had to call. It wasn't the teacher, it was the bus driver. So that's why he said, I mean, but your expression has to be like if you made a mistake. And then mean is one of the top 100 words. About 90% of its uses are in the expression I mean. Yes? So now let's see. Here you have to complete the questions by correcting the underlined words. So we are going to use I mean to correct one word that we mentioned and it is not the correct one. For example, number 1, were you good at playing chess? I mean, checkers? Do you know the meaning of chess?
No.
Ajedrez.
Perfect.
But
Chess,
I don't know
chess
the meaning
is
of checkers.
ajedrez. Ajedrez, chess. Do you know the meaning of checkers?
No.
Damas.
Perfect. It is
Juego
dama.
de damas.
Yes, dama. Juego de dama. Good. So, were you good at playing chess? I mean, checkers. So, when you confuse one word or when you mention a word and it is not the one that you want to say, you say, oh, I mean checkers. And you say it like that. Yes? So, now number 2. It says, do you read a lot of cartoons? And then you say, I mean. And on the right, you have some words that you can use. Let's see who's going to help us read. Harrison, can you read the words in the box, please?
Um, I can repeat, please.
Read the words in the box.
Oh, bicycle, checkers, comment box, fruit,
Fruit.
fruit, grandparents, sliding,
Sledding.
spilling, sliding,
Sledding.
sledding, spilling,
Spelling.
spelling, and stuffed animals,
Stuffed animals.
stuffed animals,
Okay, repeat them on your own.
bicycle, checkers, comic book, fruit, grandparents, sleep, sleeping,
Sledding.
spilling, sledding, spilling, stuffing,
Spelling.
spelling, spelling, stuffed animal,
Stuffed.
stuffed animal,
Animals. Okay. Now let's see one by one. Bicycle, you know the meaning? Yes, a bike. Checkers, you know the meaning? Comic books? Yes, no?
Libro de historietas.
Yes.
Huh.
Como historietas cómicas.
Perfect. Fruit?
Frutas.
Grandparents?
Abuelos.
Sledding?
Trineo.
But in this case, sledding is like an activity that you do, sliding on snow. Sometimes some dogs are in the front line. Yes, and you are sitting with some dogs, and the dogs go over the snow. So that is sledding. Next one, spelling. You know it?
Deletrear.
Deletrear.
Perfect. And the last one, stuffed animals.
Peluches.
Perfect. Peluches. So I don't know if it was, no, it wasn't in this class. It was in another class. There was a student who was telling me, well, I was asking about prices, so I saw um, an animal behind her, and then I asked her, "How much is that stuffed animal that is behind you?" And then she told me, "This, my teddy bear." And then I said, "That's not your teddy bear. A teddy bear is a bird, and that's not a bird. That was a dog. So that could be a stuffed dog or a stuffed animal, but not a bird." And she didn't believe me, but at the end, I guess she got the idea. Stuffed, it means that you put things inside. So a teddy bear is just the bird that is called teddy. Yes? But then the rest, if you have an elephant, you're not going to say that is your bird. Si tienen un elefante, no van a decir que es su oso. Yes? Es su elefante de peluche. So, stuffed elephant. Yes. So if it is a dog, stuffed dog. If it is a cat, stuffed cat, and like that. Now, what are you going to do? You have to look for the correct word because the first one is not correct. So you don't say chess, you wanted to say checkers. So complete the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I will give you 3 minutes. So complete it. Let me take that picture because Xiomara has to leave. So open your cameras. And Marlene, where is Marlene? She told me that she entered with her phone because she had a problem of connection. Well, she's not here. I will take another one later, maybe. 1, 2, now. And Sylvia always like this. Okay, so now let's continue with the exercises. Sylvia, I will show you the pictures that I take. Divine. Good. Okay, now let's check the answers. Number 2, Tommy.
Did you read a lot of cartoons? I mean, comic books?
But try to give the feeling like if you made a mistake.
Did you read a lot of cartoons? I mean, comic books?
No, what I mean is to give a feeling like if you made a mistake, and that's why you are using I mean, because in this context we are checking I mean like if you made a mistake.
Oh, did you read a lot of cartoons? Comic books?
Comic books. Okay, good. Number 3, Caleb.
Okay. Did you have a motorcycle? I mean, a bicycle?
Okay, good. Tommy, close your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Caesar, number 4.
How often did you visit? Sorry, again. How often did you visit your parents?
And what is
I mean,
beside?
visited?
Visit.
Visit.
Visited is
Oh,
the past.
okay. How often did you visit your parents? I mean, your grandparents?
How often do you visit your parents? I mean, your grandparents. Good. Michelle, next one, number 5.
Did you go ski in the winter? I mean, is sliding?
Sledding.
Sledding.
Yes, sledding. Good. Next one, Alejandra, number 6.
Did you collect animals? I mean, stuffed animals.
Stuffed animals. Good. Next one, Elena, number 7.
Did you eat much food? I mean, fruit.
Good. I mean, fruit. Number 8 is Ariel, number 8.
Were you good at speaking? I mean, spelling?
Were you good at speaking? I mean, spelling? Good. So that's a way that you express that you made a mistake. Last part. Here you have conversation. You're going to listen to people talk about their childhood memories, things that they remember when they were in kindergarten, for example. And you're going to underline or take notes about the words that they need to correct. So, for example, it says, I played softball until I was in 6th grade. And then you have actually, and then you have to write the complement. What do you have to do? First, underline the words that they correct. And then write the corrections on the lines. Which word was not correct? 6th grade? Softball? So you will hear and you will check which one the person corrected. You write it on your notebook. Which word did the person correct? You write it down, and then you write the correction. So the person said, actually, it was in 7th grade. Or maybe the person said, actually, it was soccer, not football, not softball, not tennis, and like that. Yes? So you write first the word that the person changed, and then the correct one. So let's listen to that.
Page 49. 3. Listening and strategies. I don't remember exactly. A. Listen to people talk about their childhood memories. Underline the words they correct. Write the corrections on the lines. 1,
I loved sports when I was a kid. I played softball until I was in 6th grade. Actually, it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested in other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
2, we grew up in a great neighborhood. Then we moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8. Anyway, I was really happy when we moved back. 3,
Oh, when I was in school, I got A's in most of my classes. My hardest class was algebra. I mean, calculus. I got a C in that one.
4,
A lot of the friends I have now, I met them in school. I met Carly in 1996. We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school. And we're still really close.
5,
I didn't have many friends when I was little. All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not all of them, some of them. But a few kids, like my friend Alex, were always really nice to me.
Okay, let's listen again. Remember which word was not correct and what was the correct one that the person corrected.
Page 49. 3, listening and strategies. I don't remember exactly. A, listen to people talk about their childhood memories. Underline the words they correct. Write the corrections on the lines. 1,
I loved sports when I was a kid. I played softball until I was in 6th grade. Actually, it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested in other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
2, we grew up in a great neighborhood. Then we moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8. Anyway, I was really happy when we moved back. 3,
Oh, when I was in school, I got A's in most of my classes. My hardest class was algebra. I mean, calculus. I got a C in that one.
4,
A lot of the friends I have now, I met them in school. I met Carly in 1996. We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school. And we're still really close.
5,
I didn't have many friends when I was little. All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not all of them, some of them. But a few kids, like my friend Alex, were always really nice to me.
Okay, let's check the answers. Number 1, Maria Argueta.
She changed 6th grade because she said until 7th grade.
Okay, so actually it was 7th grade. Now, can you read the whole sentence?
I played softball until I was in 6th grade. Actually, until I was 7th grade.
In 7th grade. Good, thank you. Number 2, Mario Castro.
We moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8.
Perfect. No, wait. I was 8. Good. Next one, number 3, Sylvia.
Well, my hardest class was algebra. I mean, it was calculus. I don't know, and that it was, I will ask you because I didn't understand. He said, I got a C or I got a C. C.
He got A's in all his classes, in all his subjects.
That
So
one.
A is like 10. An A, the letter A is like 10. And then he got C's in calculus. C's, the letter C. Muchas
Okay.
C's sacó.
He said in calculus, I got C's in that one.
So it's calculus. Good. Next one, number 4. Priscilla.
We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school.
Good. It was middle school. And we checked yesterday what middle school was. It was before high school. And the last one, Hugo. All the kids teased me.
All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not at all then.
Not all of them.
Some of them. Not at all of them.
Not all.
Some of them.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Some of them. The other things he said, I don't remember.
Okay, but with that answer is correct. Not all of them. Well, not all of them. A few of them. Yes? Good.
A few of them.
So now, yes, a few of them. Not all of them, a few of them. Good. So what we are going to do right now is that we are going to work in pairs. Let me see how many you are. You are 21, so in groups of 3. So you're going to work in groups of 3 and you will try to tell stories to your classmates. When you were in kindergarten, when you were in school, when you were in high school, tell your classmate how your life was when you were in high school, when you were in school, when you were in kindergarten, if you remember. Let me see how many people are really, really young over here. Livania is not here. I guess she is the only one that is 17, that it was in high school. Who is 18 over here? 18 years old? No one. 19? 19, Natalia. Okay, Harold 19. Caesar. Caesar, Harold, Eric 19. Okay. Mario Castro too. 20? Leslie. No. 21? Elena, Carla, Priscilla, Alejandra, Maria Argueta, did you raise your hand? No? No. 21. So 22? Sylvia, Amanda. 23? No one. 23? No one.
What is the question, teacher? Excuse me.
I'm asking about the age. So 23, Ariel only. 24? 24 years old. Who is 24? 25? Maria Argueta and Michelle. 26? Ale. 27? No one. 28? Leslie. 29? Tommy. 30? 31? 32? 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 41, Emerson, 41, 42.
Yes, 41.
And Hugo?
45.
45. You look younger, Hugo.
Yes.
Good, good. I thought that he was like
Thanks.
30, like 30, 32, 33. Good. So probably for
Everyone's saying
probably for Emerson, for Hugo, for Tommy, they are not going to remember when they were in kindergarten because they are the oldest in the class. But the rest of you, I think that at least in school you remember many things, and in a couple of years you will forget it. Yes, but right now I think that you still remember. So don't say no, I don't remember, and just because you don't want to speak. Because now I know that Caesar is young, so don't say no, I don't remember. You are young, so you have to remember all those things. So you're going to work in groups of three. Yes, you are fresh. So you're going to work in groups of three, and you have to tell your classmate those memories that you have about school when you were in kindergarten, if you remember it. For those that are 18, 19, maybe you remember them. And school, and also in high school, those memories, things that you remember. Funny things could be your favorite subject, your favorite teacher in school or high school, your crush in high school, and like that, whatever you want to say, but something related to the past, your days in school. Now, here's the important thing: you will work in groups of three. One is going to be talking, but the other ones are going to be paying attention. And if you have a question, you can ask that person. For example, let's say that I'm working with Petronila. So with Petronila, we say, okay, Petronila, I'm going to tell you about my days in school. I remember that I really liked the school where I studied because it was big. So we had enough space to run, and in all the breaks, we played soccer in part of a field that was there, but the problem was that we got really sweat. So the teacher got angry when we entered to classroom because we were wet and sweat. So she said that we had to bring a new outfit to play during the break and then to wear the uniform to enter again to class. So since that day, we stopped playing uh, during the break, and we played after class, or we played during the physical education class. So that was my experience, and maybe Petronil is going to ask me, okay, and what kind of clothes do you wear as uniform? What kind of clothes do you wear? And I said, no, when it was a normal day in school, I wore a shirt, a tie, and my pants and shoes. And for physical education, oh, for physical education, we have some pants and a t-shirt. And it was like that. And sneakers to play. Okay. And she can ask me more questions like, did you have different courts like basketball court, volleyball court, and a tennis court and like that? And then I will give more information about my school, about my experience in school and like that. Yes? So try to have a conversation, not only one person talking and the rest quiet. Not only one person and the other one asking and the other one just like this. No, both. If one is talking, the other two have to be asking, not only one. So let's create the groups. Teacher, I have to go. I have to visit an uncle that has an accident or had an accident.
have an accident.
Had an accident. Okay, Ariel.
He falls off the escalera, no?
Caldera. What is caldera?
Escalera, sorry.
Oh, escalera.
Yes.
But to work or the stairs?
He was painting the walls.
Oh, he was
Yes.
painting the wall, so it's not the stairs, it is the ladder. Ladder. Okay, no problem. Go on it. So let's create the groups. So one group is gonna be of two. So enter and work with your classmates. Tell about those days in school, kindergarten, or high school. Enter.
And there are a few noisy.
Okay.
But I try to tell you.
Okay. Caesar?
Hi.
What did you do in high school?
In my high school, one in the kindergarten, I had a a classmate, and we were at the break on the break, and he is, well, we play in the cuneta, no sé cómo se dice cuneta, o como cuneta. Well, we play in this place, and my classmate is my classmate was a place in this place. I was a play in this place. Well, my classmate was bromeando with other classmate, and my other classmate is, how do you say, lo empujó? Okay, lo empujó, and my classmate is se tropezó, and he I don't remember what do you say, but
Empujar, push.
what?
Push.
Okay. And push, and my classmate, his hair, o se rayó como se dio con la ceja, con the eyebrows con el filo de la cuneta, and then we were impacted, but por lo que pasó. But my classmate, he thought he didn't cry, but but the but here his eyebrow is it was sangrando, but he didn't cry, but I don't know for what.
Okay, and how old was you?
How old were you? How old were
Were
you?
you? Sorry, were you?
I was uh, 7 years, or yes, 7 years in this moment.
And did you help him?
No, but I was lejos of them, but yo llegué como solo a ver.
Okay.
Yes, but always no, but we were impacted by this moment.
Okay.
But the important, my classmate, he didn't cry. No estaba llorando por lo que pasó.
Okay. And did you tell me?
What?
Okay. And did you have a favorite subject?
Yes, I have one favorite subject. His name is economics. In this moment, but in the en aquellos tiempos, my favorite subject is
Her name was Esperanza, and we told her Esperancita, but she was died at 2019. On 2019.
She died.
She died. Okay, she died on 2019. And it was very sad because we really appreciate her.
Okay.
And what was your favorite teacher, Amanda?
I didn't have a favorite teacher, but no, I didn't have a favorite teacher, but my teacher of literature was a good teacher. She taught me many things, and I didn't read any novels that they say to me.
Really? And literature was your favorite subject in the high school?
And no. My favorite subject at high school was math.
Oh, really? Nice.
That was my least favorite subject. Maths.
Yeah, math. I had a good teacher. He was funny every day.
Mario, did you have a favorite teacher in your high school?
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't have a favorite, but there's always one that you like the most. I remember my teacher of literature, that she was very funny, and all the class, she was just talking about her life and that. So
Uh,
her
and,
classes weren't stressful.
and did you hate some teachers? Oh,
Yes. Well, no, not hate, but I didn't
I
like
understand.
them. I always was bad with math teachers.
And you, Amanda, how about you?
I didn't hate, but I didn't like. I have a teacher and he was my teacher arts or creative. I think I don't remember the name of class, but always she arrived and she said, copy all the.
Can see my picture.
Yes.
Oh.
This is me and my sister.
Oh, yo también quiero mostrar fotos.
Emerson
Okay.
said
Yes.
Emerson said that teacher Emerson said that he doesn't need glasses, but when he was a child, his mom thought pensaba that he looked handsome with glasses.
He didn't need to wear glasses,
Yeah.
but he wore
Uh,
glasses because his mother told him that he looked handsome.
Yeah.
the teacher say that I didn't even remember my childhood, but I have a good pictures
Good,
to
good.
my.
But do you remember those days in kindergarten?
Yes, any
No.
any anything.
No, Emerson. Suppose
Yeah. I
suppose
my teacher's name was Thelma, and she was very cute with all the childrens.
all children.
All children, yeah. Uh, I like. I remember to. I like the smell of the lonchera when we had a snack.
Good memory.
The lunchbox, a good memory, Emerson. Good memory.
Yes, you remember when you open the lonchera?
Lunchbox.
Okay, lunchbox. Uh, smell. Uh, teacher, how do you say olor peculiar?
Peculiar smell.
Okay, and it's I don't know why I like this smell.
That smell.
Okay, this my teacher Thelma.
Because you have a picture of her and maybe you wrote her name over there.
No, I
Ah, you see? I don't have any.
okay.
I only have two pictures when I was in kindergarten. Only two pictures.
This yeah, anything. Uh, this album it's a gift of my mother.
Good.
Antes de morir.
Before she died.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
This is my child cara. How do you say cara?
Face.
My face child. This is okay.
Good.
Good for you, Emerson. Uh, well, in my case, in my days in school,
Jokes, each one, but the other classmates sat down near us because he laughed mm, because they laughed about our jokes, and sometimes our partners get mad with us because they are in the middle of the jokes, and sometimes some things happens to them too. For example, I don't know who to say silicone, but when my friends uh, we sat down in the same place, so I knew when my partner sat down, and my partners know where I sat down every day. So sometimes we put glue or silicone. I don't know how to say silicone, and the other classmates wanted to see our jokes, or they want to laugh with our jokes. And I remember that sometimes the other classmates sat down in the glue or something like that, and then they they went to the teacher and said, Harold did that and something like that. And for that reason, I was near to the college. I don't know how to say, me expulsara o me condicionaron. And
How many times did you were expulsado? I don't know how this.
How many times were you expelled?
How many times were you
Never. I never did 2 times one grade because I was good student, but I couldn't.
Actually, and also I have albums with that, but I have all of this with me because I don't found. Teacher, do you wanna see my
You have a lot of pictures.
A
Sure.
lot of picture photos.
I was telling there about my telling there about my embarrassing situation in, I don't know, it was in kindergarten or in first grade.
Do you remember about it?
What?
Do you remember that day?
Yeah, I was I was telling there that was Mother's Day, and I have to participate because all of my classmates have to do has had to do it too. So my mom bought me a pamper and she put me.
Were you the only one, or there was another
No,
person?
that was I don't know how to say acto cívico.
The civic act.
The civic act, but about Mother's Day. We have to sing and dance in
diapers.
like this.
Pampers.
Well, at least you were not the only one because there were more.
No, but I have a lot of pictures about in the act civic,
Civic act.
dancing the sopa de caracol.
Sopa de caracol.
Yeah, in this one, look my eye.
Oh, you had a bruise.
Yeah, I was telling there that one day my brother and his friend were playing in my house, and one of them said, "We can play with the light off." We can play soccer with the light off. And I always I always was with my brother like a snoop. And I remember my brother thought that how to say, cabecear,
He had the ball.
punch, he had the ball, but the ball was my eye. He did this, and he punched with his head my eye.
Oh, with his head.
Yeah, and my mother thought, and my mother thought that he, I don't know how to say, sacarme,
He took out.
take me off.
Ay.
Yeah, and he was crying. He was crying because he was nervous because he thought that my father and my mom was punish him. Yeah.
So you
So
have,
what?
you have bad experiences.
Yeah, for real. In another occasion, my I have a friend that her brother always escaped to his house, and he ran away to the, how to say,
To the passage or to the block.
to the passages, and he was running, and I was one, and I wanted to cut him, and he punched me with a bottle in my eye too, in the same eye.
You were
Well,
not
the
so
same.
lucky. You were not so lucky when you were a kid.
No.
Okay, good. Let's go back to main session. Okay, guys. I heard some of your stories and they were interesting. Just for those who still have problem with vocabulary, obviously you're not going to know all the words that exist in English, but at least you have to know the most common words or the ones that are like used very often. For example, I entered to some classes and who was working with Harrison? No one. With Harrison? Who worked with Harrison? No one. Okay. So I was saying that sometimes you're using or you want to use some words, but you don't have that vocabulary. So what you have to do is to describe what you want to say or look for a synonym. For example, se cayó, se golpeó, empujó. And those words are basic. Why? You go to the bank, what do you see? Push, push, empujó, so pushed in the past. Pull, so that's another one. So get vocabulary. I also asked you last time, download the application where you have vocabulary. There you have all kind of vocabulary that you can imagine. So download that application because sometimes you say, I will tell you this in Spanish. En una oración dicen más palabras en español que en inglés. And you are like, and then lo llevaron a la dirección and we went with him and then he decidió salirse y lo expulsaron and then no, those are long information or long sentences in Spanish. I think one word, but sentences in Spanish is impossible. So get vocabulary, and this is real. Get vocabulary. You cannot be saying, how do you say, how do you say, how do you say all the time? So in this level, You need to get your own vocabulary. You have to know how to say it. If you don't know how to say it, so describe it. Or say the one word in Spanish, but continue with the rest, but no one sentence in Spanish. At least one word, maybe. But the best thing that you can do is to get vocabulary. So download the application that I told you, and we will see how you are progressing next week. Yes? So thank you for being there. I see you tomorrow, and have a good day. Bye, guys.
Teacher, we
Hi,
have to
teacher.
complete the unit 4.
Yes, I will send them for some of you. I studied yesterday, some of you today, some of you tomorrow. Yes.
Okay.
And unit number 5 quiz is going to be on Monday. Yes. So I see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye, guys.